Okay, welcome to the next installment of Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. We are going to do the Siren Sea Song dungeon as promised. Looks like this takes place mostly on a boat. Okay, those were all trash enemies. Now we actually have the first boss of this place. what that was. I think that was a friendly spell. Not too bad. When you see those big orange arrows, everyone runs in to share the damage. If there's anything on the floor, you want to avoid stepping in it. Otherwise, he's a pretty typical boss. This is the first time I've ever been here. This is the first time I've done this. 260, my ring I think is 270. In theory, this stuff is not as good as what I have. I'd like to get that ring of casting, the ring of healing, that would be nice. I meant the ring of, I would love this Ghost Baroque of ring of healing. Okay, I'm not really familiar with what this guy does. I looked it up, but I kind of forgot. So we'll see. Oh yeah, we don't want to stand in that stuff. As long as we don't stand in the pools on the floor, we should be fine. It also took me a little while to find my casting rhythm, but I think I found it. Hitting him with Fire 4s and Ice 4s, and now he's dead, so that went pretty well. I haven't played my Black Mage job in a while. I've been doing a lot of healing. So I gotta get back into this casting rhythm. I guess this is it. Have we already gotten through the dungeon? Yeah, this is the last boss. I don't think there's anything you can do when you get that advance or retreat spell cast on you. Oh wait, I see. I think I can tell which one she's gonna cast, and then I either run in or away. I could just keep hitting Enochian, huh? No, it's got a small cooldown. Yeah, she cast advance and I ran forward, so that's good. We can kind of predict what's going to happen here, and we can avoid these blue circles. Now we have to see. It's going to be advanced, so we want to be facing this way. When we run forward, we won't hit any of these. Perfect. That was close, but good enough. Alright, awesome. That's the Siren Song C, and we hit level 65, I think, just now. We can get our next job quest. I don't even think I've done my current job quest. Should really be doing that. Great group. That was really fun. Alright, now we can continue with the main story.
Thank the 12. Everything here would appear to be in order. Good. Repairs should be completed by the time we return to the Misery, whereupon we shall resume our journey without further delay.
I swear, if I never hear another ghost story, it will be too soon.
I guess the game doesn't care that I was in a town, and I guess I get like a free teleport out of this. Pretty sweet deal.
I remember the sea, the smell of the salt, and the crash of the waves as we drew closer to Kugani. The only port open to outsiders in Hingashi, across the Ruby Sea from Othard, from Doma. All the colors of the rainbow, all the peoples of the world, all in one place. I wish you could have seen it.
Okay, well, we made it. Congratulations, you now stand in Kugani, the western port of Hingashi. Regrettably, the only port nation open to foreign trade. Oh, and I do apologize for the unforeseen difficulties which befell us during our journey. Needless to say, your assistance in overcoming them was much appreciated. I wonder, I guess I could choose white mage gear. Nah. Glad though I have to arrived, I would remind you all that we are far from home, with limited resources at our disposal. Duly noted, brother. I shall take care not to enjoy myself. In any event, Doma is our final destination, and our first order of business should be to secure passage there. Captain Carvalin, I realize you pledged only to take us as far as Kugani, and I have no desire to change the terms of our agreement. I should, however, be interested to know how you would go about reaching Othard, were you in our position. At the risk of stating the obvious, we are in a port. Surely there is a kind and generous soul here who would aid you to the right price? I cannot be first traveler seeking passage to Doma. The captain makes a good point. 'Tis like that Yugiri and Gosetsu were forced to come here for the self-same reasons we were. They must have found a way to Othard, assuming they are not still in the city. Ere we seek passage, mayhap we first should seek our friends. Leave it to me, Alphino. Making friendly inquiries is my specialty. Lest you forget, I've got plenty of practice in Ishgard. Captain Carvalin, could you direct us to the nearest tavern? Desperate for a drink, are we? You may find one in that large building just beyond the pier. Whether your journeys have come to an end or are about to begin, the Shiokaze hostelry is an ideal place to rest, relax, and reflect. Or so they say. And with that, my dear scions, I bid you farewell. As soon as we have replenished our supplies, we must away. Ours was ever a fast-moving business. The spice trade, you mean? But of course. Surely you do not think I travel halfway around the world and deliver you on your destination solely out of the kindness of my heart. Perish the thought. Thank you, Captain, and may the Navigator watch over and keep you. Right then. To the hostelry? After you.
By the 12. I thought Ishgard remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphino, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
Oh, 1,000 pardons, my lady. The signs of the 7th dawn, I presume. I hope your voyage was not too trying.
And you are?
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugani and invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kugani. Regardless, I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
My, such naked suspicion. I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man. Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Oh dear, have I offended you? Once again, I must apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing. Might I suggest that we continue this conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes and ears here, you understand. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to say any more.
If I may favor you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither know nor trust. Give me one good reason why we should accept Lord Lolorito's invitation.
Now there's the young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, yes? One whose borders are closed to foreign trade save at this single port. Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government. Many notable nations and empires have embassies here, you know, including, of course, the Garlean Empire, with whom you have such a difficult relationship.
To paraphrase, Kugani is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
Something to that effect, yes. Beneath this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers. One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
Okay, I think we'll cut here, and when we come back, we'll pick back up and see what Hancock has in store for us. So thank you for watching. That was the Siren Sea Song and the introduction to Hingashi. We'll play more in the next video. Take care, thank you. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, share, and whatever, and see you on the next one.